You ever have that feeling? You see some amazing new thing and think, hey, I had an idea like that, but somehow yours just fizzled out. It's super frustrating, right? Well, today we're going to dig into exactly that. What separates a great idea from an innovation that actually matters?
So let's just get right to it. Why do so many truly brilliant ideas fail? You know the ones I'm talking about. That flash of genius you had in the shower, or that idea that hit you on a late-night drive. Where did it go? More often than not, these amazing sparks end up in what's called the idea graveyard, and we're going to figure out exactly why that happens.
All right, so our first section is all about this place, the idea graveyard. And look, this isn't just some spooky metaphor. It's a very real place, in our notebooks, in our company's forgotten project folders, where promising concepts just go to die. It's this sad, quiet place filled with all those what-ifs and if-onlys. Honestly, it's the place every creative person dreads.
And here's the thing, the real kicker. The problem usually isn't the idea. Your idea might be absolutely groundbreaking. No, the real point of failure is almost always the communication. An idea that doesn't have a clear voice, that doesn't have a story wrapped around it, well, it just can't get anyone excited enough to act. It's like it's invisible, no matter how brilliant it is on paper.
Okay, but what if we could stage a jailbreak from that graveyard? Because here's the good news, we can. And that brings us to our next section where we're going to meet the power couple. These are the two forces behind pretty much every successful innovation out there.
So let's break down this dynamic duo. On one side, you've got ideation. That's the spark, right? The aha moment. It's that flash of pure, raw genius. But think about it. A spark by itself, it's gone in a second. It needs fuel to become a fire. And that's where storytelling comes in. Storytelling is the fuel. It's how you share the idea, how you shape it, and how you refine it until it really catches on and spreads. You absolutely cannot have one without the other. A spark with no fuel is useless, and fuel with no spark, well, it's just a pile of wood.
So the big question is, how do we actually put this spark and fuel together? Well, that's what Section 3 is all about, from spark to story. We're getting practical now. We're going to walk through a complete but surprisingly simple process for innovation.
Okay, check this out. It's a super straightforward 3-step process. First, you just brainstorm freely. And I mean freely. No bad ideas, no judgment, just get it all out there. Then, step 2, you select the best. You sift through everything and find that one gem, the one concept that really has legs. But step 3, this is where the magic really happens. You build its story. This is the moment you take that promising concept and you wrap a compelling narrative around it. You breathe life into it so it can actually get up and walk on its own.
All right, so you do all that. What's the payoff? Why does this whole thing matter so much? That's what our last section is about. Innovation that matters. This is where we look at the incredible real-world impact you get when you finally combine that amazing creativity with powerful communication.
And this quote right here, it just nails it. A story basically acts like a translator. It takes your big abstract concept and makes it, well, real. It helps people see exactly how your idea solves a real-world problem for them, for actual users. It answers that one question everyone is always asking. So what? Why should I care?
And the results when you do this? They're huge. A great story, it brings those abstract ideas to life. It doesn't just tell you what the idea is, it shows you why the concept matters. Suddenly, you're not just building a product, you're creating innovative solutions. And maybe most importantly, you're developing these deep, meaningful connections with the people who will actually use it. It's a total game changer. So, when you boil it all down, this is the goal. We're not just chasing after something that's clever or new for the sake of being new. The real goal is to create solutions that are both innovative and meaningful. Getting that combination right, that's the secret sauce. That's how you make something that lasts.
So, I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Now that you have this framework, what's that one great idea that you are going to bring to life? Seriously, think about it. Your spark of genius deserves the fuel of a great story. So go on, get out there, and make sure your best ideas don't just sit in a graveyard. Make them thrive.